Okay, welcome back to the channel, welcome back. So, if you take German efficiency and Kurdish power, put them into a mix, a blender, you blend it all up, you pour it out, what do you get? You get Ajit Kabayel. I've made the videos and I've put my points out there, and you, the fans, the boxing fans, have responded, right? I have 100% feedback on all the comments saying Agit Kabayel is the forgotten man in the heavyweight division. He's a man that's not, people are not talking about. He's a man the media are kind of forgetting about, and he's a man that I'm going to keep in the limelight at the moment because he needs to get a title shot. Joseph Parker's getting his just dues. He's already a champion. He's already been a champion. He's looking to become a two-time champion, right? He has the recognition already. He has a deep resume. He's taken on a lot of the heavyweights that we know today, right? He's only had how many losses? I think Dillian Whyte, Joe Joyce, who else? And Anthony Joshua. Those are the 3 losses I believe he has. If he has any more, let me know. So look, Kabayel, WBC mandatory. Will he sit back and sit back on his belt, on the WBC interim belt, and wait for his shot? It'll be obviously against Alexander Usyk. But we've seen how slow the WBC is, right? We only have to think back a few years to see how long Dillian Whyte was sitting down waiting for his shot. He was like nearly 3.5 years he waited to get a title shot. So if you're, sitting at number 1 as the number 1 contender or ranked number 1 in the WBC, don't hold your breath, right? Daniel Dubois is the IBF champion and Joseph Parker's the interim champion. We know the IBF don't mess around when it comes to mandatories. They will say to Daniel Dubois, you need to fight your mandatory, right? Or be stripped. You see Alexander Usyk got stripped after a few months of holding the IBF belt because he wasn't prepared to defend it at that time. So at the moment, the grand scheme of things is in the heavyweight division is we need to get the division moving once again, because we've had Deontay Wilder stall the division for 5 years. We had Tyson Fury store it for a further amount of time. Those guys are out the picture now. We've got a new crop of heavyweights, and the old guard that are still there, like Anthony Joshua, Joe Joyce, Dillian Whyte. These guys are still going to be mixing it up towards the end of the career, and we might see a few shock and a few upsets. The experience will tell. I'm telling you, you're going to see a few fights in the next couple of years. You're going to be shocked at the result of it, because a lot of these new guys are green, fresh green, but they're hungry, right? But you've got a lot of the old guard who are experienced and they still feel like they never, how can I say, because the division was stalled up, they felt like they never got their fair shake. They still might be looking for a title shot. You might laugh at me, but you only have to look at Derek Chisora. He's coming off of how many wins, right? 14 losses, but how many wins has he just come off of? You could arguably say that Derek Chisora is a top 10 fighter still to this day right now, in the top 10. Though it be the latter stages of the top 10, let's just say 10, 9, 8, but he could still be a top 10 fighter in some of the sanctioning bodies. So anyway, the whole point of this is Agit Kabayel, right? I want this man to go, I want this man to be noticed. I want for his accolades, taking the scalps of the three fighters, 3 heavyweights that nobody wanted to fight in. Frank Sanchez, the Cuban Flash, Arslanbek Makhmudov, the Lion, the Giant, right? And you also got Zhilei Zhang, the big man, Big Bang Zhilei Zhang from China. These are 3 fighters that nobody wants to fight, and Kabayel has dispatched of them and made them look ordinary. So if anyone deserves a title shot, Agit Kabayel deserves his shot. And I don't want to hear nothing about he's not popular and this and that. We know the Saudis are involved now. There is no such thing as A-sides anymore, right? A-sides has been abolished. Agit Kabayel deserves his shot. I don't want to hear nothing about anything else. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what your take is. Smash the like button, hit the bell for notifications to get all the new latest videos.